Hello everyone, welcome again. In this Confluence tutorial, we are going to look at the basic features on the Confluence homepage. So in the previous tutorial, I have explained how you can install or how you can configure Confluence Cloud for free up to 10 users, and also covered a brief introduction about the Confluence. So if you haven't watched those tutorials, please go through and watch them and then come to this particular tutorial. Now on this particular tutorial, I'm at the website or the Confluence page or the instance that we have signed up for, and once you log into Confluence, you will see that it redirects you to the home page of the Confluence. So if you see at the top here, in the left hand side, this is the application switcher, you can say. So you can switch to different applications. So for example, I have installed Jira software as well, because we'll be understanding the integration of Confluence with Jira as well. So you can switch from this icon here. This is the logo of the Confluence. You can customize that, and I'll cover that in upcoming tutorial. So if you click on this particular logo, it will redirect to the home page of the Confluence. On the home page, which is basically a dashboard, this is the default dashboard of Confluence, which will show you the spaces, what you recently worked on, so basically what you visited, worked on, draft, start, etc. And in the right hand side, you have the announcement banner, which can be customized as well. So if I click on this customize, I can customize this particular banner, and then I have the feed. Okay, then in the recent tab, you will see that you have recent visited, worked on, so which is basically same section as this one. Then in the spaces, you will get all the spaces, so you can view all the spaces that are there or the recent spaces that you have visited. Then in the people section, you can invite the team member, you can manage your team, you can start a team, or you can search people and teams from the people section. In the apps, there are many marketplace apps available for Confluence, so this will be really helpful to find the new apps or manage the existing apps. So we'll be covering a couple of important apps that will be very helpful for you in the agile development project or in any testing projects that you are managing. Then we have the templates. So templates are there are many out of the box templates available. So if I click on templates, you will see these are some of the templates that are available out of the box in Confluence, which will be helpful for you to basically start using Confluence right away. And this has pre-structured content. You just have to basically fill out the detail, right? So here, if you see 90-day plan, it has all the details about the 90-day plan. You have this business plan one pager or content design glossary. So this is all designed for you. You just simply can use these templates directly to create your pages and fill the information relevant to your project. All right. So the next is the create button. So if I click on create button, it will redirect me to the creation of the page, right? So I can create a blank page, or I can select the templates that are available out of the box in Confluence and select the space where I want to create this particular page and create the page. All right, let me close this. So these are the brief introduction about the top sections of this particular page. Then in the right hand side, you have search, so you can simply search directly from here. This is the notification section, the help section, and the settings. So this settings, if you are Confluence administrator, you will get the admin detail, or you can configure Confluence from here. If you are not the Confluence admin, you will not get this settings cogwheel here. Then this right hand side, the extreme right, you will have the profile. So here you can update your profile information or the settings for yourself. Okay, so let me go back on the home page, and this is a brief about the home page of the Confluence. So this is important to understand, because once you know what all is there on the home page, how you have to navigate, and the basic structure, it becomes really easy to learn a particular tool. So now if I go to the structuring of the content within Confluence, so you can simply go to this particular link here. So this is the Confluence support page, And here, if you see how you organize the work, so this diagram covers it pretty, straightforward. So you have the dashboard, and then below dashboard, if you see, you can have spaces based on different, say for example, human resources department or marketing department or development department can be one of the space, and below spaces you can have, pages, and you can structure sub pages or child pages within those, spaces. So there can be, like multiple spaces. It's up to you how you want to organize your work or the document for any particular project, right? But overall, globally, it's a dashboard, and then below dashboard you can have, multiple spaces, and below spaces you will have, pages that are part of that particular space or project. Okay, so just remember this, and this is how we'll be, basically creating our content, right? So we have created the space already, and if you see this particular space we created when we signed up for this particular, instance or free Confluence license. So this is all about the introductory part of the Confluence homepage and what are the key sections on the homepage, and understanding the hierarchy of the spaces and pages. In the next tutorial, I'll cover how to create a new space, and then how you can start creating content within those spaces. So that's all for this tutorial. Hope it was helpful. Thank you very much for watching.